Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the M53 M55. It's the Tier 9 American SPG and we're located on the west spawn of Sand River. And it's under the command of FendaBenda. Clock's ticking down. We've got one mark of excellence on the barrel. The M55 M53 is actually made on the chassis of the M46 pattern tank. It's just got a huge gun in a turret mounted on it. And this one's got an 8-inch howitzer, and that identifies it as an M55, which was used by the American Army, the US Army. And he's found his firing position up on top of this dune, and he's now looking for targets in the south. Now, this is an encounter battle. So most of his team spawn north of the riverbed, and there's an object 430 over there in the dune. He's popped up for a quick look. That's the Tier 9 Russian or Soviet medium, I should say. IS-6, round out, good shot. Yes! Right on the money, 362 hit points right into the side. Now, it is an 8-inch howitzer. That means it does have a rather long reload. In fact, it's so long, it's about 28 seconds or so. I can't tell you precisely because I'm not sure what crew this one has. But it's got a Scorpion G there, and we're almost loaded. And that's a German premium tank destroyer. They make particularly nice bangs when you hit them because they're based on the chassis of a Panther tank. Lines up a shot, round out, and it's a splash hit of 441 hit points, and he's picked up some stun assists as well, and the Scorpion G's been taken out. So that was a particularly useful shot. Right, SU-152, he's gone. There's the IS-6 that he hit before, and he's just retreating backwards, trying to avoid being hit again in the process. He's turned around this time, and if the shell hits his rear, oh, he's disappeared, so we can't hit him. Well, we have got a request for fire on that object 430, but we found a more pressing target, and that's that 50 TP up in the pass. And he lined up a shot. He's fired where he thinks it might be, and it's gone long. But he did pick up some, he did stun it, because it's got some stun assist. And there we've got an enemy, in fact, it's not an enemy tank, that's one of our own. It's a Scorpion G who's turned blue, and he's just team killed one of our teammates. He's turned blue, which means he could end up being banned from the game if he does any more team damage. We're lined up on a 50 TP, rounds out, and we're going to relocate. And we did get a hit, a direct hit, 367 hit points. And we're relocating to a new position. Now we've lost sight of the Scorpion G temporarily. He's gone south. But I don't think we need to worry about him for the meanwhile. Obviously had a tiff with one of his teammates. And it looks like it was a tank destroyer up on top of those dunes in F1. That's what caused him to turn blue. Some team damage. Going after that 50 TP again. We're loaded. Oh, he pulls away. Lines up a shot, round out. Should good. Yes, it's a wipeout. A direct hit wipes him out for only 8 hit points, but it takes the gun out of the game. Now the enemy has invested quite a lot of tanks in the North Pass, and that T-25 AT just took a direct hit which wiped him out. And we know that there's a few other tanks like an IS there. He just took a direct hit as well, because the shell disappeared without an explosion. There's the IS. Yes, he did get hit by another Arty. We've got 2 other Artys on our team. Both of them are GW Panthers. So they've got a faster fire rate than our M55. But we're looking in the south now, just around the village, because there might be an enemy tank in the village. We're looking for the enemy tanks that might be trying to get to the cap. And the IS-6 is trying to go to the cap and round out. Oh, it goes long, but it stuns the IS-6. But that shot from the GW Panther takes him out for 246. We stunned him, so we pick up the stun assist, and we're relocating. And we can see the Scorpion G there, Mega Deus, who turned blue, and he's stationary in the dunes. Not sure if he's been banned or... No, I think he's still moving. This is the reason why he turned blue. That tank has been destroyed. That's a TD. Looks like a T25 that was wiped out. Yeah, T25 too. Okay, we're firing to the north. Object 430 and an M6A2E1. I think that's the mutant, isn't it? Yes, that's the mutant, the premium tank. That huge gun and very good gun depression. Fires around and... Well, it was a near miss. 33 hit points, but we got some stun assist off it. Because he took a fire directly afterwards. And he's been killed, so we picked up even more. And our cap is continuing. We lost one of the tanks in the cap area. And there's the Object 430 now having a go with our Scorpion G. Probably be the Scorpion G who ends up getting killed though. And the Object 430's only got less than 10% of his health left. But oh, no, the Object 430 went down because he was killed by our Wizzy 120 FT, who was slightly further south. I thought for a second that Scorpion G had bit off more than he could chew. And there's an Oni in the dunes to the south. Now he could get an interrupt once the cap gets to the right level. And he's got a direct hit there. And the reload time is over 31 seconds actually for this M55. I've now found that out because he did report exactly how long it takes to reload when he was indicating his target. And there's the Scorpion G going in for the reset on the T28 HTC. We're not loaded, so we can't help him. He's going to go through. Yes, he's got the reset, and he set the T28 on fire, but he had an automatic fire extinguisher, so we're going for the Scorpion G. Round out. Oh, direct hit! 460 hit points. The shell directly hit his engine bay, so there was no chance for him to survive that one. So that's helped the T28, but unfortunately he's lost all those cap points, and I believe that Scorpion has now ended up with a Defender's Medal at least. And there was the enemy Arty. We saw the tracer coming out from the ground there. The enemy Arty's been spotted. Hasn't been sighted by anyone, but just the tracer has been seen. And we're almost loaded. Fired around in, and no, it missed the target there, but he is there. And another one has Arty's been found in the north, and there's the tracer again. It was up on the heights, not down below in the riverbed. So we're re-aiming at that new position. Or are we going for that Scorpion G? No, the Scorpion G is a more higher priority target. The M53, 55 on their team's been killed, so the Scorpion G is now the next one. And we're almost loaded. Scorpion G's just taking a hit. We're lining him up, working out where he's going to go. We've lost sight of him. He won't have gone far. There he is. Okay, we're lining up the aim again. The Scorpion G's been hit. Splash hit would be enough. And it is! 57 hit points. A splash kill works. We've got a Panther who's in the wrong place there. That Yag Panther's going to get killed. There's one of the enemy RT. He's been killed in that bush. That was a GW. There's still a Crusader SP, and I think he's up there on that rock. Just behind that mound. He's clinging to the side of that rock, aiming towards the dunes. There he is. Oh, he's repositioned into the bowl. Round out. And he moves, but it is a kill shot. Splashed him for enough. 350 hit points, and that wins the game. So only 4 kills, but it is a game-winning move. Now, let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for FendaBenda in the M53, M55. He also picked up a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 13, and he got a win 8 of 3-5-1-1 in that battle. Let's have a look at team scores. Well, there you can see he got the highest damage, 2,854 hit points. Wasn't enough for a high caliber because it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit points. The next highest scorer was the Wizzy 120 with 2,798, and then we've got the GW Panther on his team with 2,024. When it came to kills, again, it was FendaBenda with 4 kills. Then we have a whole bunch of tanks with 2 kills, including the Crusader SP on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, again, FendaBenda had top of the table with 1,139. Then we had the Wizzy120 with 1034 and the GW Panther with 966. He fired 12 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration, 7 splash. Damage of 2,854 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did stun assistance of 2,756 hit points off 8 stuns. On a standard account, he earned 36,322 credits, and he got a reward for mission completion of 4,722, so his total came to 41,044 credits, and after ammunition resupply, he had 18,604 credits left over. He earned 1,139 base XP, got 148 XP for mission completion, so he took away 1,287 experience points altogether. So he didn't get the high caliber, well, yes, but he did ace it, and he did over 5,500 hit points combined if you look at the amount of damage he did there and the amount of damage we've got there. So he more than covered that one, and even if he didn't get the high caliber, it doesn't really matter because it was a really good score and a very good battle with very good accurate shots which were enough to actually take out the enemy tanks. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.